Today we're taking a close look at the brand new 2026 Rolls-Royce Cullinan Series II, and I'll tell you right now, this one is going to change the way people look at ultra-luxury SUVs. Rolls-Royce didn't just refresh the Cullinan, they went in and refined nearly every corner of it, and what they've created is something that honestly feels less like a vehicle and more like a moving five-star experience. From the outside, the changes are subtle but meaningful. Very Rolls-Royce. You'll notice the front fascia now looks cleaner, sharper, and a little more assertive. The grille is more sculpted now, with lighting integrated behind the slats that creates this elegant, glowing presence at night. The headlights are slimmer, giving the Cullinan a more focused gaze. It still has that towering stance, of course, the kind where, as it rolls by, everything else looks like it just shrank 2 sizes. This is a vehicle that doesn't shout luxury. It whispers power in a room full of noise. Move around to the sides and the smooth surfaces are still there, almost like polished stone. Rolls-Royce is one of the few brands where you truly can't see where the sheet metal begins or ends. Everything is just one graceful form. And the rear has been cleaned up too, with new taillights that feel more modern and more sculptural. Now let's talk about something interesting. The powertrain. Rolls-Royce has stepped into a new era here. The Cullinan Series II comes with a new hybrid-assisted V12. Yes, they kept the V12, because Rolls-Royce understands their customers. But they've introduced an electric system that smooths out power delivery, keeps things quieter, and improves fuel efficiency. The takeaway isn't speed, although it is still effortlessly powerful. The real benefit is refinement. You don't feel the engine, you don't hear the engine. You just go as if the world gently moves around you. And speaking of quiet, let's talk about the sound experience. Rolls-Royce has taken cabin insulation to another level. They studied sound frequencies from the road, the wind, and the tires. Then they tuned the cabin materials to cancel those frequencies naturally. The result? When you close the door, the world just stops. There's no rumble, no hum, just silence. The kind of silence where your own breathing sounds loud. And then when the engine does whisper awake, it's like a soft velvet note in the background. It doesn't start, it appears. Now the interior. This is where Rolls-Royce really flexed. The Cullinan Series II feels familiar, but far more modern and cohesive. The dashboard has been redesigned to house an elegant new digital instrument cluster and an updated infotainment display. But Rolls didn't chase technology just for the sake of it. The screens still look restrained, framed in real wood, real metal, and open-pore finishes. The craftsmanship is so fine that you almost hesitate to touch anything. But when you do, everything feels warm, alive, and expensive. The seats are still the leather equivalent of resting on a cloud, but now they've improved the cushions and bolstering for longer trips. The stitching patterns have gotten more artistic too, almost like luxury fashion design. And of course, the Starlight headliner is still here, now brighter with customizable constellations and even shooting star animations. In the back seats, that's where magic happens. Rolls-Royce knows that many Cullinan owners are driven, not driving. So the rear cabin is basically a traveling lounge. You have the reclining seats, the crystal-cut glass controls, the hidden refrigerator. But now they've added new ambient scent technology, customizable to your mood. Whether you want the cabin to smell like a royal grand hall, a cedar forest, or fresh alpine air, you pick it. The Cullinan creates it. And something I love, Rolls-Royce kept the coach doors and the rear lounge tailgate. So yes, you can still park this SUV in the middle of a mountain range, fold out the built-in seating, and enjoy a sunset like you're sitting at a private resort. But don't get it twisted. This thing can actually go off-road. Rolls-Royce tuned the air suspension so well that it doesn't matter if the ground underneath you is rocks, sand, snow, or broken pavement. The Cullinan just glides across it. And it does it without any discomfort. No bouncing, no jolting. It's like the road corrects itself for the Cullinan, not the other way around. Now, compared to the previous generation, the Series II feels cleaner, quieter, more contemporary, and more thoughtful. They didn't change what the Cullinan is, they just perfected it. So let's talk pricing. The 2026 Cullinan Series II starts somewhere around $375,000 USD, but realistically, with customization, most buyers will be spending well into the $450,000 to $600,000 range. And honestly, for the people buying this SUV, Price isn't the point, presence is, comfort is, status is, and the Cullinan continues to be the king of that world. At the end of the day, the 2026 Rolls-Royce Cullinan Series II isn't just transportation, it's sanctuary. A private retreat on wheels, a space where the outside world dissolves the moment the door closes. And that's what makes this SUV different. In a market full of vehicles trying to look expensive, the Cullinan doesn't need to try at all.